everybody, how are you guys? It's Bree coming at you, and I just wanted to come on here, and I am, first of all, I know it's late. It's like 10:30 here in Sydney, and but everybody in America is just starting to wake up, so hopefully I have a few people pop on here live. I might actually just invite a few people just to let them know that I'm on. And oh, look, it's already it invites people automatically for me. Really crazy. I didn't even know that. Anyways, so I wanted to come on here and just I wanted to spend a little bit of time. I want to debunk some myths. I want to change people's perceptions of things. I want to open some eyes, and I want to, basically, I want to educate some people, and I want you guys to, to see some things from a different perspective. So as you pop on, say hi. So Mitzi, Sonia, Bree, I didn't see who else, Isabel, hi, thanks for popping on, guys. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a series that I'm going to be doing to give you guys a bit of information about what I'm doing, because there's a lot of people hi Sonia, who look at, let's just go straight forward into it. All right, network marketing. Let's go ahead and crack open some network marketing here. People have a really negative view of network marketing, okay? Not everybody. There's a lot of people who see it for what it is, and they see it for, like, it's amazing. But there are a lot of people who don't have a really good view of network marketing. And I am taking it, hey Grania, I'm taking it as a challenge to try to change some people's beliefs around this profession and around this industry, because I believe that this is a fantastic profession, and I am a self-professed skeptic. I am one of the biggest skeptics out there. I still take a lot of convincing on a lot of different things, and so for something to have, kind of shown me its good side in a way that has got me so sold out for it, I want to show you what I see, because this industry, this profession is mind-boggling how amazing it is, but so many people look at it and they immediately shy away, and they say, ugh, and they see ickiness, they see a scam, they see all sorts of things. So I want to go ahead and I want to crack into that, and I'm going to do that over the course of a few videos because I don't want to go too long in each video. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on the time, but I don't have any idea how long I'm talking for unless I'm watching the clock, which I don't always do, so sorry if this goes a little long. So I'm going to start at the very beginning, and I'm going to start with the misconception, the preconceived notions about pyramids, all right? So I'm going to tell you flat out, my pyramid, better than your pyramid. And what do I mean by that, right? So you guys sit there and people, the number one question, like the number one objection that I get a lot of times from people when I tell them about what I do, they're like, oh, one of those pyramid schemes? Is this one of those pyramid scams? Is this a pyramid scheme? First of all, guys, if network marketing was what you think it is, I wouldn't be doing it. And if network marketing, if you knew what I knew about network marketing, you'd be doing it. I think everybody would be doing it. Because network marketing, hey Jade, network marketing is incredible. And you know what? Yeah, it's shaped in a pyramid. There's nothing wrong with a pyramid. Pyramids are strong. They've got strong, solid foundations. If you look at the Egyptian pyramids, those suckers are still standing millions and millions and millions of years later. There's nothing wrong with a pyramid. In fact, you're in a pyramid right now. If you work in a corporate job, if you work in a traditional business, you're in a pyramid. So let's think about that for just a second. You've got, let's say that we're going to go down and we're going to go do our grocery shopping at the local grocery store, right? You've got your stock boys and your bag people and your checkers and your stockists, and then above them you've got some shift managers, and then you might have a couple of middle-level managers, and then you're going to have maybe some regional managers, some district managers, if there's a number of stores in the chain, all the way up to, some higher level executives. There's going to be fewer and fewer of these people in those roles, by the way. So there's a lot of checkout people, a lot of store employees. You got a couple of managers. You've got a smaller number of regional, managers. Then you're going to have even fewer people are going to be in those executive roles. And then as you go up, you've got a vice president, and then you've got your CEO. That looks a lot like a pyramid. There's nothing wrong with it. But people are so afraid of a pyramid because they don't understand what it is that we're doing. There's another one. What about the military? Let's talk about the military. The military is a pyramid, right? You've got all the people, and okay, I'm not even going to try to go with the titles that there are in the military rankings, but there are a lot of people in the lower rankings in the military, and then you've got people who go up and up and up. And as they go up in rank in the military, there are fewer of them, and as they go up, their pay increases, doesn't it? So, the guy at the top is making a heck of a lot more money than all the people down below, right? Government. What about the government? You've got all of these, these local area governments, and then you've got your, as you go up to your state governments and then your federal government, you've got fewer people in the government representing, these bodies. And as it goes up, you're left with the one person at the top, right? You've got your president or your prime minister, whoever it might be. Hey, Tracy. So there's nothing wrong with the shape of a pyramid. A pyramid is strong. A pyramid is a symbol of fortitude and strength. So what is it about the network marketing or multi-level marketing pyramid that freaks people out so much? Well, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I think what it comes down to, and this was my kind of feeling, and I think this is what a lot of people are afraid of, is they say, well, it's one of those things where you have to recruit people in order to make any money. Right? Is that what people are afraid of? That they have to recruit people? Well, first of all, if it was a pyramid scheme, let's talk about pyramid schemes and why pyramid schemes are illegal. Pyramid schemes, by definition, are the exchange of money when there is no product or service being exchanged. Okay? So if there's no product or if there's no service and you're putting money into something, you're involved in a pyramid scheme. Ponzi scheme, right? If that's the case, it would be shut down. They're illegal. They're against the law, okay? Not just in America, probably in just about every country out there. Pyramid schemes are illegal. So why would successful business people, successful, well-educated businessmen and women get involved in multi-level marketing if it was illegal or if it was a scam or if it was a scheme, right? Richard Branson, he owns a network marketing company. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful businessmen in the world, he owns like 9, right? I read a quote that said, why am I thinking of the guy's name? Bill Gates. Bill Gates said that if he had to start all over again, he'd start all over and make his fortune again. He'd do it in network marketing, right? Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, is a huge fan of network marketing. All right, so network marketing is recognized by numerous, so many successful men and women in business as being an incredible and probably one of the greatest ways to create wealth. But the average everyday person has perhaps not got a very clear understanding of why it works the way that it does. So you have to recruit somebody. Okay, you don't have to recruit anybody. You get involved in a network marketing company and you can just sell the product. And if you love the product and you just want to sell it to your friends, and if you just, you really believe in it and you want to share it, that's fine. You can do that. Are you going to make a fortune doing that? No, probably not. You'll make some extra cash. It'll be nice. But you're probably not going to make a ton of money. You'll make some money. But network marketing leverages. And when you build a team, the people underneath you who come into the company later than you did, they still have the potential to earn more money than you. That's something that doesn't happen in the traditional pyramid, does it? So that middle manager, that middle level manager in that corporation is never going to earn more money than the manager above him. And not only that, if he tries to go for a promotion that's going to get him a raise that is potentially going to outrank or outpay the person that's above him, how much support do you think he's going to get from that person above him to try to go for that promotion that's going to put him in a position? So let's say I'm a manager. Let's say that I'm a manager and there's somebody beneath me and there's an opening for an upper level management position. I want that position. So why would I support anybody beneath me and lift them up and raise them up? Guys, if this is resonating, if this like makes sense to you, like, you know, show me something here, because I think that this is crazy. That the people are sitting there and they talk about progressing their corporate careers, and yet they're not supported by the people above them. They're held down. That's like glass ceiling, you know. And it doesn't just happen to women. I mean, financially, yeah, but men hit it too. Men get blocked off from promotion and from advancement. So in network marketing, we have this ability to bring people in and introduce them to a business, help them to create a business that is built on other CEOs. See, I'm a CEO in my own business right now. I'm at the top of my business. Yeah, sure, there are people that are in above me that have started in the company above me, but I'm my own CEO, and every time I talk to somebody who is interested in doing what I do, they become their own CEO. And as they build and they create businesses, they start to make and leverage money. If I stopped and say that I didn't really do a lot, I came in, but I only talked to a couple of people, and I kind of pittered around with it. But I recruit somebody who further down the line has an absolute rock star, person in their team, and they're just really building their business. That person further down the line can outrank and out-earn me. Just because I came in early and I'm at the top doesn't mean that I'm going to make the most money. And that's the thing that I really love about this, is that it's the great equalizer. And so people that are not making, you don't have to have a college education or an expensive degree in order to do this and to make, a really, really, really amazing income. People make millions in this industry. Okay, so here's just a little bit of a statistic for you guys. In 2012, the NFL sold $9.5 billion. Like it was an industry that sold $9.5 billion worth of sales. In network marketing in that year, in 2012, $167 billion in sales. Direct selling is huge. If you look at sales across the board, in any other industry, network marketing and direct selling is like, it's up here. It's off the charts. It is a legitimate way to bring a product to a marketplace, which allows people to create a business that will allow them to build a lifestyle that they want and that they dream of. They're not being held back by management that's saying, you're only worth $50,000 a year. Sorry, you can't have that raise this year. Oh, you didn't hit any targets, no bonuses for you. It's people aren't being held back. Oh, you want a vacation? More than 2 weeks? No, can't have that. People are tired of being told how they have to live their life. And so when you're your own boss, when I'm my own boss in this industry, in this profession, I can take a vacation whenever I want to. Now, if I decided that I wanted to go on holiday for 6 months, I could do that. And I mean, granted, I'm still doing dentistry at the moment, but eventually, when that ceases to be my primary source of income, I can go off and I can do a missions trip and do dentistry in Africa for people who are in desperate need. And I don't earn a penny off of that kind of work, but I can still be making money in my network marketing business because I've created and I've leveraged a system that helps me to build up other people and encourage them to build a business. And as a result, I earn a piece of that. You know what? The CEO at the top of your company, you better believe he's making some money off of what you're doing in your career. Okay? So it's not bad that we earn something as I guess, an incentive for helping people build a business. I don't earn something simply to recruit somebody and then drop them. That doesn't do me any good. Like, why would I want to just bring somebody into the business and sell them a business kit and then let them loose and forget about them? I don't want to do that. I want to teach them how to reach their goals. And you guys have seen my videos. You guys know what my passion is. Like, I'm all about people reaching their true potential, their God-given potential. You're here for a reason, and I'm not going to go into that right now. I've got other things I want to talk about, and I've got notes so that I don't forget. So if you want to start up a business, your startup costs in a traditional business are pretty high. Right, I don't know very many people who can start up a business for, well, let's say on the low end, $10,000-$20,000, right? But it's usually going to be much higher than that. If you want to start up a coffee shop or a restaurant, you're going to have to find the lease. You're going to have to do a fit out. You're going to have to buy the tables and the chairs and the machines and and then you're going to have to hire all the staff. You're going to have to get your insurances and your licensures all in place. You're looking at easy hundreds of thousands of dollars invested, and the return on that investment takes years, right? So, I mean, geez, I looked at starting up a dental practice. The startup cost on a dental practice, they claim you can start a dental practice for like $350,000 like $350,000 investment. You can't. You really can't. Like most dental practices, you're probably looking at about a $500,000 startup. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of time that I'm going to have to work in my business. I'm going to have to work my tail off to make my business, my investment back. Network marketing, the entry level price of getting into most network marketing companies is under $1,000. Sometimes it's more depending on what kind of a kit you go for or a product pack you might go for. And a lot of times it's even less than that, a few $100s. Can get you in. That return on investment can be made almost immediately. So I think that when people look at starting a business and they look at the industry of network marketing, people are understanding it a little bit better. In the past, there have been some companies that have done the wrong thing. They maybe haven't operated with the most ethical of standards. Maybe they've taken advantage of their I don't know what you would call them, their representatives, their consultants, their their partners, their market partners, their brand partners, whatever the company calls their people, right? And they've taken advantage and they've done the wrong thing. Well, we have a regulating body that, the Direct Sales Association, and that monitors that kind of stuff. But just because there's a couple of bad apples doesn't mean you just throw out the whole cart and write the whole thing off as being rotten. There's a lot of negative things there's a lot of bad companies out there that go belly up, they go bankrupt, people lose their jobs, they get laid off. And just because they do that doesn't mean we look at that entire profession and say, oh no, that's just bad. That's all a scheme. That's all a scam. We don't do that. Same thing, you go out and you have a dinner at a restaurant, you get food poisoning. Yeah, you might not eat at that restaurant again, but that doesn't write you off from going out to eat and enjoy a meal out just for the rest of your life. All restaurants are bad. I was at one once and it poisoned me and therefore I don't ever eat out anymore. We don't do that. So why do we do that when, we talk to somebody and our neighbor down the street or our cousin or our auntie started a business in network marketing and they didn't make any money? They didn't, that didn't work out for them. So that's a scam. That's illegal. Or, maybe not illegal, but, that's a scam, or that doesn't work. Nobody gets any money out of those things. And the reality is that just because they weren't successful doesn't mean that there aren't tons and tons of other people who are successful. So I really want to encourage you guys to, when somebody talks to you about a network marketing opportunity, listen. Why not? Have a listen. And if you have any questions about what it is that I'm doing and the company that I'm with, the products that I represent, reach out to me. Even if it's not something that is for you, I'm happy to connect you with somebody who's doing something that might jam with you a little bit better than mine. I don't expect that what I do is going to jam, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that and the switch that I've made and why I've done that, because I think that that's an important thing, but that's for another discussion. So my video is getting jumpy, which means my battery is dying, so I'm going to get off, and I'm sorry this went a bit long, probably longer than it was supposed to, but thank you so much for tuning in, those of you who are here until the end, and I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope I covered everything. Yeah, I think I did. So you have a good night, and I'm going to be talking a little bit more, shedding some light. If this was useful, if this was helpful, if this gave you any kind of insight, drop me a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.